Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 3 of my Halo 3 playthrough series. And this episode, we're going to be playing through the mission Savo Highway. It's probably one of my favorite missions in the game. I like the drive. Any mission that has a lot of Warthog driving in it, I'm a fan of. But I like the scale of the mission. There's a part at the beginning that I'll touch on that I like a lot, but just overall the way the mission plays out, I've always been a fan of, and kind of the different the terrain really doesn't change much, but the areas where you're fighting in and whatnot, I just always was a fan of it. And there's a pretty cool set piece moment that happens in it, and I remember the first time it happened, I was pretty blown away. But to keep going with the theme of the previous videos, I'm gonna show one of the trailers from the Halo Believe campaign that they had during Halo 3. This is gonna be the second one, and this one is actually called Believe. And so we'll go ahead and get into this. It's a short video, it doesn't last very long, so it won't take up too much time before we get into the gameplay. So we'll go ahead and watch that, and then we'll jump into the game.
Can you tell us what you remember about the battle?
We'd been fighting for a while. On the seventh day, we ran out of ammo. We had to scavenge all we could from the weapons that had been left behind. The pistols, shotgun rounds, a handful of grenades.
Do you remember where you were?
When Master Chief armed his grenade, I was in the back of an overturned Warthog firing an M41.
How did you manage to keep it together?
Let loose.
We knew Master Chief was still in the fight.
I really like how they did this.
He gave
Kind
us
of
hope.
make it seem like it really happened. But that's it. We'll go ahead and jump into the game.
What happened?
Chief, please respond. What is your status? Over. If you can hear me, find transport. Head to the town of Ford.
Alright, so as you can see, it directly picks up
Somebody hit
from
the
the
emergency
last
power.
mission.
On it, Sergeant.
Did we get everybody out, sir?
Like, this guy's supposed to be getting the emergency power, but watch what. When you get close, it'll
You
throw
can
the
walk.
switch.
Put your boots on the line.
You don't have to actually hit anything. And you hear the generator try to start, but it just sounds like it's breaking down. I think it's running though. Yeah, sounds like it's running. Cool little, I wouldn't call it an Easter egg, but just something extra you might not notice if you didn't come in here. But like I was saying, this one picks up directly after, you know, where you got in the elevator at the end of the last mission. You come down and then there's the big explosion. You got all the Marines and everything's all jacked up, so we gotta jump in a Warthog and get out of here. One cool thing about this one is, in my Halo 2 series, one of the things that I talked about was, there was a magazine article in 2003 that went into depth on what Bungie was planning for Halo 2. And one of the things was they showed concept art of all these different kinds of Warthogs they were going to make, and that never made it into the game. And one of the cool ones was troop transport Warthog that instead of having a gun in the back, it just had a canopy for troops to get in. And that Warthog makes its appearance here. So
What's our situation, Sergeant?
Not sure.
That's
Can't
kinda
reach
cool.
the commander. Too far underground.
And you can pick if you want to drive this one or the gunner Warthog. I'm gonna
Let's
take
mount
the
up.
one with the
Get the hell
gun.
out of these caves.
I'll take gunner seat.
Yes, sir.
I'll get the door, sir.
Let me drive.
Sounds like Nathan Fillion.
Everyone on board? Fasten your seatbelts.
I think that is the character he voices in this game. That's how he got the gig as the main protagonist in ODST, was the relationship he made with Bungie for doing the voice in Halo 3. So we're basically just going to get out of this cave.
Drive crazy.
Kind of cool. It's got like some old archway structures. There's going to be some jackals and grunts up here. You can just kind of slide into them to run them over. Like that. Another weapon locker up there if you need it. Now if you go on and get out of here, there's some, you can catch these guys while they're running. So if you time it just right, sometimes you can run them all over. You see that? Gets that bubble shield out. Now another little kind of Easter egg is when you get to this part. Look at the Marines. Get to this part. If you drive, you're supposed to go where the Marines are going. But if you drive over here, it'll trigger an audio cutscene.
Mombasa space elevator.
It collapsed when the city got glassed.
But the tether was thousands of kilometers high.
Yeah? Well, now it's scattered all over the savannah.
So it's kind of explaining what you're seeing, because when you come out, you see this huge circular piece of debris, and what that's from is the giant space elevator. And those are kind of prominent throughout the lore in Halo, where they have these space tethers, these elevators that literally ferry people from the surface to space stations in space. And the Covenant, when they showed up, they destroyed it, and so that was it, scattered across, as he said, scattered all across the Sahara. There's actually a mission in Halo 5 where you're trying to escape a planet and on the space elevator as it's going up. And then also in if you've seen the live action Halo short movie Forward Unto Dawn, there's a scene with a space elevator in that, and I won't go into it and spoil it, but anybody who's seen it knows what I'm talking about. There's a lot of Jackal snipers in this part. So what I do, jump out, grab one of these snipers, whichever one has the most ammo. Well, I don't know where his sniper went. So you could just drive around and try to take all these guys out.
Chief, still can't get the commander. Comms are a mess. Pelicans are scattered.
This part's not as bad because it's only one little group and then that sniper perk, so you can kind of just drive around and take them out. But the next area, we're gonna have to strategize a little more. I'm gonna go see how many shots he had in the sniper. Yeah, he had a little more. So the next area, more guys. There's some mounted turrets, and then a couple of groups. Now, when you first come around here, there's going to be to the left. There's going to be a brute, and some enemies. You can go ahead and try to run them over. You gotta be careful. You can hide behind this big rock right here too, or get on top of it as well. So what I do is there's snipers perched. So take the sniper that you stole. Oh yeah, watch these guys.
I don't want to die.
All right, so we want to take out the snipers. God, he would have killed me. My shots were terrible. So there's two on that bridge over there. See them? And then there's one below. So once we take... Did he fall? Is that what happened? Run out. Same there. Oh, look at that brute. They're so clutch with those freaking bubble shields. But the goal here is to take out as many of the big guys as you can so that you have as many Marines with you when you make it to the next area. So I'm gonna wait for that bubble shield. Take out him. Oh, look at him. That was not a smart move. He's too big of a target. Makes it too easy. Oh, my aim is trash. Oh, what are you doing? Oh my goodness.
Up and around that dam, sir.
I thought if I hit it enough, it might blow up. There we go. Alright, so. Did any of them survive? No. There's a group of enemies over there too.
Hang on to something. Be careful with this thing. I
out.
still haven't paid it. Chief, follow the ridge up and around that dam.
Come on, dude. Get in.
There he is.
Did we get them all?
Gotta watch them grunts and them grenades.
On the double.
I repeat, my convoy's been hit.
I love this part.
We're on the Savo Highway about east of Moy. Someone, anyone, please,
Someone, anyone. We're on a Savo. I don't know why I always like that part so much. We're on the Savo Highway. Someone, anyone. Alright, this next part's got brute choppers. And there's a lot of enemies in this next area.
Get closer and engage.
So you want to kind of keep your distance. You can kind of hang out back here. Because, like I said, the goal is to keep your Marines alive, if possible.
Look out for
And on Legendary, a lot of times that means getting them out of harm's way. Let me get this other Warthog. Got him out of the way. He's a threat. So that's good. And we gotta take out the guys on the choppers. He got scared. See if I can get these Marines to get into.
Let me shoot. I'm trained for this. Line me up some targets.
Come on, guy.
Yes, sir, Master Chief.
Come on.
I call shotgun.
Now there's gonna be I think there's another gun, there's more brutes, and then there's gonna be buggers that come out.
Off your mind.
They're falling back.
Let me get a line on them. Keep her steady. I got him in my sights.
Have some of this. Got him on the run.
You're toast.
And I think, yeah, there's another one of those mounted turrets up there as well. Oh, and there's a sniper up there. I forgot about him. Oh no, that's a bird. Alright. So when we get close, the buggers are going to come out. The drones.
Bugs and lots of them.
Take down that barrier, Chief. Power supply should be inside the tunnel.
I love this big freaking gun.
I can't remember. Yeah, there's no brutes over here. So this, you can't take your Warthog through here. You have to jump out and destroy it. Now when we come out of the, they take out the propaganda pedestal. Now when we come out the other side of this onto the road, there's going to be a cool little set piece moment that I always loved the first time it happened.
Commander, this is only Recon 111.
I always thought that was awesome. You really get to see
Say again,
kind of the
Recon?
scale
You're
of the
breaking up.
Covenant ship.
Something in the crater, ma'am. Something beneath the storm.
Now this is where the one and only skull for this mission is. So we'll get out and go get it. But before we get it, if you come to this second yellow ladder and climb up to the top, there's a energy regenerator up there. So that's kind of cool.
Hold on to your hats.
I'll look at them. Taking off that one. It's messed up. So to get to the skull, you jump down here. You gotta jump to this first platform, and you have to be careful on this part. So you're gonna jump just like that, and then like that. And certain skulls in the game don't award a achievement, but this one does. Unfortunately, you won't see it pop on the screen because I actually already recorded this episode once, and there was a problem with the audio that made me had to scrap the whole thing. So I've already gotten the achievement for this one. But this is the Tough Luck skull. So almost didn't make it. And then again, just be careful making that jump. From there, you can just jump straight over. So you have to come around over here to get back up. And then we'll go. We'll get the Warthog. It doesn't really matter, though, because you have to give up the Warthog.
I'll navigate.
Unfortunately. I mean, I understand why I would probably make this next part, because this next part is the hardest part in this mission, and it would be a whole lot easier if you could keep the Warthog. They got that cool little ramp.
Look, man, no wing.
Now you can, one thing you can do, and I'm tempted to drive back and show you. Well, I say that, but I've done it. So if you go back, because you can't take the Warthog across that part because there's it's like a small beam you have to jump on to keep from falling to your death. But if you come back and get one of these brute choppers, you can actually take a chopper across it, and that makes the next part way easier to have a vehicle. Plus, it's fun using a chopper. Now, let me make sure I got. See if I can find some more sniper ammo. It probably all despawned, yeah. The vehicles don't despawn, but all the dead bodies and enemies do, so that's fine though. There's a sniper, there's a human sniper I'll show you in the next area. But having this brute chopper makes the next area significantly easier on legendary. I like how you can hear it, like, because you're on a road on the chopper, it's like it's chopping up the road. It's kind of fun. So what you want to do, you go slow right here. But you see that beam? There you go.
Master Chief, finally a good connection. Truth has excavated a Forerunner artifact. We have to assume it's the Ark.
And the guns on the chopper
Push into the
are
town of Boyd, Chief.
very
The supply birds will meet you in the next valley. So you can, as you can see, you can just kind of sit back here and take out these guys. And the nice thing about it is you don't have to use your ammo. It's
kind of a cheese, I know, but if you're trying to get through it, if you're struggling on legendary, because this part is hard. There's waves of enemy. You'll run out of ammo. Tons of brutes. So this is a really good strategy for making this part much more doable. So also, before I forget, while I'm driving this thing around all crazy, this is where you come in. If you immediately go up here, this is where there's a sniper rifle. So we'll come over here, kind of pick those guys out. I'm gonna get off first though. I'm gonna leave that right there. You see that guy shooting so we want to take him out. Oh, that dropped him. Okay, I'll take it. So we'll take as many these guys out as possible. Try not to waste any sniper shots on grunts. That was kind of weird. I heard something coming. It was them banshees. I can hear them. Alright. So. Oh, there he is. Alright, so. Well, we got one shot left. Oh! Oh, I was sure I had him. So if we come down here, there's a sniper rifle, human sniper rifle down here. And yeah, there's one there. So I'm going to leave that there, because I'm going to go get this ammo, but I'm going to trigger the enemies coming.
We got reinforcements, Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Sir, recon spotted Covenant armor ahead. Pelicans are inbound with heavy weapons. We need to hold out until they arrive.
So what we'll do is we'll head back. And then hear that. Then once that music kicks in, that's when the phantoms are going to start showing up. So we're going to come back up here where we left our chopper. You don't want to get shot by the phantom's guns. You see that Wraith? That's going to be important for the next part. See, he's already done. And I must conserve as much of my sniper shots as possible. Because what'll happen is, it's harder to hold down the back if you're just by yourself, because that's where all the ammo is. And if you come out here, you'll run out of ammo. Good lord. That dude's a tank. I was trying to hit him in the face. I kept missing his head. You want to save at least a couple of shots too for your sniper, because you're going to need them later. Look at this guy. got a checkpoint. That's good. Trying to see. Oh, there he is. You can two-shot them. Okay, so here comes the second wave. So after this wave, that'll be it. The ants. Okay, so there's that. You gotta watch him. Now you can take... Yeah, that guy. We gotta take that guy out. But you can take out some of those guys with the battle rifle, although it takes a lot longer at this range. Now, once you knock his helmet off, make sure you hit him in the head, and you'll one-shot him. Like I said, you wanna... We only got 5 shots left. Oh. Watch that Wraith, too. Trying to see if if the Wraith can see us over here. I don't think he can. Trying to see where that chieftain went. Is that him? Yeah. Turn one more time. Turn one more time. There we go. Alright. So now this is where the chopper will come into play. Because now we can just use it to sit back and take the rest of those brutes out. Because like even those guys, see how they're just coming into view back there. Even at this range. See? Like you can't even really see them. They're so far out of range, but it's still killing them. That great. Oh look, that was helpful. Oh, that Wraith's right there. They just keep popping out. Now I'm gonna go ahead. The reason I saved these shots on my sniper is to take the gunner brute out, because we want to hijack. Oh, look at this. We want to hijack that Wraith. Well, another one jumped in there, of course. I'm not hitting him? It must not be. There we go. Oh my god. How many how many of those guys are gonna jump in that freaking gunner? It's like, what the heck? Alright. Let's see. That is hilarious. The good thing is we got more sniper. Not a whole lot more. We do have more. And more battle rifle. Oh, I said more sniper. We got one shot. And I missed. I'm pretty sure. Alright. So now we're gonna board. And what you want to do, you want melee? Just enough to kill the driver. Like that. You don't want to destroy the Wraith.
Watch it now. Pelicans coming in. Brutes have plenty of armor between here and Boyd, Chief. But this Warthog should help you punch on through.
Now we wanna. And there's oh yeah. Yeah. There's gonna be choppers the next part. Damn. Oh, watch out, Marines. The bubble shield is keeping that thing, even though there's a piece of it hanging out, it's keeping it from being destroyed. That's crazy. I didn't think it would do that. So that's good. We got some Marines left alive. That helps.
Let's cut ourselves a swab.
But having you can actually keep this Wraith for the remainder of this mission. That was a terrible shot. And it really does help. Just my trajectory. Oh, went over him. Oh, that was pretty close. I think that's gonna hit him. Bam! Sometimes you can just sit back here and do that. Like once you find your spot, because when they're so far away, they won't even move when you're shooting them. See how he's not moving? The Marines are like really antsy. See, I think that destroyed him. I'll shoot him one more time. Just to be sure. And this part's got a lot of brute choppers. A lot of them. And there's gonna be phantoms. Yeah. Sam. Oh. Got stuck. So, when you come around here, you want to use this area to try to, and there's going to be phantoms that will shoot you, so you have to be careful too. See those phantoms? So you want to be, so if you hang out, oh no, my bad, Marines. Did I even? Watch these guys. So what I do is when the phantoms come, is like hide under this bridge over here. See how that phantom's shooting at me? Try to take that other. I don't know if I destroyed it. around here. See where those other choppers are. See how they just keep coming? And having the Marines is really helpful. Because it gives them something. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was the Marines that got destroyed for a second. I was like, oh no. Yeah, there's that. Battle of the Wraiths. Try to see if I can circle around on it. Sneak up on it. There might be. The other one's still up here. Yeah. I think there's another one of those mounted guns. Where'd that other... Oh, he's over there. Alright. I think there's a grunt over there, but I ain't worried about it. But as you can see, there's so many vehicles in this part. I don't even know what just happened. I think maybe the gunner was still alive in this Wraith. But I don't know if like me running into the when I was driving up there destroyed it or what. But you can see how like if you weren't in the Wraith, because you know they got those two choppers when you first come in and say they want you to be on the chopper, but man, fighting all those other choppers on Legendary is so hard. This makes it way easier. And then the last part of the mission up here is a lot easier as well.
The gate to Boy is dead ahead. Smash the brute blockade. Open her up.
I always struggle with hitting that thing. It's like I'm either too far or... So there's gonna be a bunch of brutes. See 'em. And I just hang back and blow them up. See, the Marines got out because they think you're not supposed to take vehicles through here. So we don't take the Wraith through there. Because all you have to, these things can't be moved. See? You just have to boost. There we go. Watch out, you hear it? There's a... Yeah, there's a mine. Brutes, or sticking brutes. Dropping mine. So the last part's right here. We can pretty much just hang back, take them out with the raid. Kind of see all the brutes just moving around in there, and you get closer if you need to. Look at this guy; he's feeling frisky. I don't know what he was thinking. He was like, "I'm gonna get him." Yeah. And then there's a chieftain over there. He's got a turret, actually. Yeah, that was a nice play right there. I'll give him credit. That energy drain will shut your vehicle down. So that was a nice play by the chief. It was smart.
If you hadn't have been here, I wouldn't be.
That's right, Marine. Alright. But that does it for this one. Tsavo Highway. It's in the bag. We'll go ahead and you gotta go through this barrier, and that'll trigger the cutscene, and then
Foxtrots didn't have a chance.
those mother foxtrots. That's funny. But we'll go ahead and go through the barrier, trigger the next mission, and if you enjoyed the video, toss me a like. I appreciate it.
Barrier, Chief.
If you want to see more, hit that sub button. I appreciate that. We'll go ahead and kick it off. Until next time.
Lord Hood, we made it.
Music to my ears, Commander. What about the Ark?
Fully uncovered, sir.
Then we don't have much time. Marines, the Prophet of Truth doesn't know it yet, but he's about to get kicked right off his throne. You will take our city back and drive our enemy into the grave they've been so happily digging. One final effort is all that remains.